Okay, let's get right into this one. How to rep up quicker on NBA 2K21. So what I actually discovered, it was during a session that I played yesterday. Because you guys know I have, well, some people might not know, but people that do know that I have a sharpshooter build, a playmaking shot. I do have a center build, but I hardly play with my center build. So yeah, between those two builds, between my point guard, playmaking shot creator, and my pure sharpshooter shooting guard, I realized the repping up system on the two builds are very different, and it's actually quite insane what I noticed yesterday. So when I was playing with my play shot, because I stepped on the park with my sharpshooter at first, then I stepped on my play shot. So what I realized was, when I played with my play shot, I repped up a lot more. So I started to notice and see what are the things I'm doing in the game with my play shot. Yes, I am throwing some lobs, so I think lobs do work if I'm throwing lobs. But I think just getting assists in general, because it seems like it doesn't really matter if I score that much points. But once I realized that every time I threw lobs and I assisted the ball, I could have like 3 points, maybe 5 points. But as long as I got a decent amount of assist, I always seem to get a more rep. So for example, on my sharpshooter, I would normally get about, let's say, 0.2, and that's even if I have a crazy game, like I score 12 points, maybe I get a couple of assists. But those are mostly I'm just shooting those shots. Like, I'm not even getting layups or anything. I'm just shooting shots, like just playing towards my build. But at the end of the game, I only get like, oh my god, the ankle breaker was filthy. But yeah, sorry, back to the video. So I only get about 0.2%. But when I'm on my play shot and I get a couple of assists, even if I don't throw lobs, because at the start of the session, I didn't really throw lobs like that. Like, I maybe threw one lob and I got a couple of assists. At the end of the game, I saw that I repped up. I was like, it was about 0.3, 0.4. So I said, okay, wow, that's interesting. Then I wondered, was it because of the lobs? And I was thinking to myself, it couldn't have been because of the lobs, because I didn't really throw that many lobs. I only threw about one or maybe two, but I think I threw one. So I said, okay, that's interesting. Let's see how this is. So I went on to play a couple more games, and I was throwing more lobs, getting assists, getting a couple of points. There was one game I had 5 points, 5 assists, exactly on the dot, and I repped up. It was about, I think it was at 0.4 or 0.5. I said, okay, wow, this is interesting. So I decided, okay, definitely I'm going to stay on this build. But I thought, let me drop this video for you guys. If you guys are struggling, oh my goodness, if you guys are struggling to rep up, that poster was filthy. If you guys are struggling to rep up, this is a great way to rep up. Because you guys, as you can see right here, if you see my rep once it comes up, you can see it jumps up a lot faster. And I'm going to show you a video later on of me when I was on my sharpshooter. You guys have seen the videos that I've been dropping on the channel with my sharpshooter, and you can see how slowly I'm repping up compared to when I'm on my point guard. So I thought, okay, that's pretty interesting. So I did a bit more research, and it turns out if you have a point guard build and you also have a center build, you can rep up a lot faster. So mostly on your point guard build, what you want to focus on is getting assists as much as possible, throwing some alley-oops, but most importantly, just getting assists in general. But alley-oops do help as well. And when you're on your center, or if you do have a center build, that's what I should be saying, you should try and get as much rebounds as possible, good shot contest and things like that, and you would earn a lot more rep, and which will obviously result to you repping up a lot faster. So that's what I wanted to drop for you guys in today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you did enjoy the video, drop a like, and also let me know what you enjoyed about the video in the comment section. And as you can see here on my sharpshooter, look, I only repped up 0.2, and then I've got I just thought that was a bit odd. And then once I realized that, I said, okay, I'm going to spend more time on my point guard so I can rep up and get my way to superstar 1.